the most popular items here. When I tell you this, just hold on to your girdle. Are you ready?
Your girdle.
Oh, over 500,000 of these have been spoken for. 500,000.
I know.
Is that dating me that I know girdle and not Spanx?
I think that's hilarious. Just the word girdle's funny.
It is. Well, this is one of those things where you want to feel like a princess, you want to play in all your pretties, but you want to take care of them. We have the cabinet that goes to your wall or the floor standing cabinet today. We have it for 6 easy payments, which we don't often get, and we have all the colors back in. I'll tell you what, I think of this as inexpensive insurance because you think about what one Judith Ripka watch costs or what one Honora pearl set costs, and this keeps it maintained and safe.
Yep.
Safe. So, Lori, walk us through everything because there was a lot of thought that you put into this.
There is. This is very true, Albany. When I first created this, it's because I'm a jewelry lover. And a full-length mirror, I mean, I needed a full-length mirror, right? Everybody does. You have to see what you look like from top to bottom, not just waist up in the bathroom mirror. So it's a full-length mirror. It locks. There's a little key here. It locks. It tilts and adjusts. So if you're Albany's height or my height, it doesn't matter. There's little pegs, and you put the peg at the height that you want. So then, as I open it up, it stores 350 pieces of jewelry.
Okay, 350 pieces of jewelry, for crying out loud.
350, and everything's hanging. So 100 pair of earrings, and I'll show right over here if we can just show this little pair right here. These are clips. Clips clip right onto the bar, and your pierced go right through these slits. So it's so easy to stay organized and put things away. You don't lose your earring backs, you don't lose your studs. Then down here, Albany, this is for bangles, watches, things like that. There's lots of room here for your necklaces. I don't have this nearly full. See, this whole entire top row is empty. Then as we come over here, this is why I created the Silver Safekeeper line. This was my cuff. This is a tarnished mess. When I took it out one day, I was like, wow, somebody needs to make a jewelry box with an anti-tarnish lining. I did. So all your silver stays shiny like this, not tarnished, 25 to 40 years.
Okay, let's just stop for a minute. 25 to 40 years. Do you remember when you used to have to get a polishing cloth off?
Yeah, right?
Or you would worry about pieces that were tarnished because you couldn't do anything else with them? This is not only going to keep it organized, but keep it wearable. Because could you imagine polishing this chain?
I can't even imagine, oh, this chain's a great one to show about polishing. Because imagine polishing
That'd
this.
be out the door.
All these little links, this is so delicate and fine, it would break. But this has been in here, all this jewelry has been in here for over 10 years.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. I launched this over 10 years ago on QVC, and we have not changed the jewelry inside here. So this is really so many things. Rings up here, all of that. And then Albany, you asked me this earlier too, we were talking about this, I think. This comes fully assembled. So all you have to do is pull this out of the box and then put on a few screws for the legs. And then over here.
You know, we didn't do colors. You want to do colors?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's start here, and then we'll talk about how to assemble this one, because even I could do this one. I actually did mine by myself. I was very proud of myself. Here's the cherry, so it's darker with a little bit of a red undertone. Here's your oak. This one is walnut. This is what I have in my house, matches my cosmetic holder. This is your white. And then here, are we calling it espresso or black?
Black.
Black is the last one. It is the most limited in both options, and we'll let you see them as a stand as well. You know, you have to have a mirror someplace. So it's again taking advantage of that vertical real estate.
It is, and I love that because vertical real estate is what we're both all about.
Yeah,
when things go up, it takes a little floor space, and you're really maximizing the space that you have. The wall hanging right here, this is super, super easy. Both are, but the cabinet's fully assembled. And then Albany, when you get it home, I give you a template. So all you have to do is take this template and you basically just tape it with masking tape up on the wall at the height that you want. And then we tell you drill here and drill here. That's all you have to do. You'll see Joy do that in a minute here. So tape it at the height you want. Drill into the 2 spots. We give you 2 anchors. We give you 2 screws. You just stick those right into the wall, and then you hang it up. And it's really not even that heavy. So I've done it myself. Albany did it herself. Joy just did it. And so
it doesn't go anywhere. Once you've got it up, it stays. I have to say, I now put my things back where they belong. I've never had to unknot a chain again because it's always hanging where it is.
Great
I'm
point.
a little bit OCD, so I hang my gold in one place, my rose in another, my silver in one. It allows you to really not forget your favorite pieces. Because hadn't you
Yeah.
ever lost one?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't stand, somebody gave me a gift the other night. My Scrub Daddy guy actually gave me a little gold Scrub Daddy on a little thin gold chain. And it was so nice and sentimental. The chain was knotted in back. And he and his wife and his sister were all trying to get it undone. Now, that never happens to you or me because they're hanging. And this is how jewelry should be stored, like a fine store display.
Well, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's fine jewelry or fashion jewelry or you're just getting started. This is such a beautiful way to keep it organized, but also keep it safe. It's thoughtful. Even if you've got a big, thick cuff, there's a place for it.
Exactly.
And
I
it
tried to
allows-
think of
yeah.
everything.
Well, and you can really customize. And this is one of those times where I think about it and I think, okay, what did I invest in my wedding ring? What did I invest in a really sentimental? I actually have a piece that's silver that has all 3 kids' names on it. I don't ever want that to tarnish, but I'm
Right.
certainly not going to polish it.
Right.
You know, what did you spend on one Judith Ripka piece? This is less than the cost of one Judith Ripka watch or necklace, and now you're keeping it safe but tarnish free for how many years?
25 to 40 years we've done testing.
I
that
mean,
shows
that's a
that.
big deal.
It is a big deal.
Because we've all, my parents, you know, they live in Vegas, and my mom had a favorite piece, and just from wearing it outside in the sun a lot, it started to tarnish.
Yeah, and depending where you live, there's more or less sulfur. So the
Yeah.
cloth inside here is made from natural elements from the earth, like zeolite. Zeolite absorbs the sulfur to it instead of to your jewelry. So that's why it works. And you can see here again, this isn't nearly full. This is 350 pieces it holds. You can double up and do 2 and 3, or you can just do on every chain, but I didn't put 350 pieces of jewelry in here.
Well, I need to let you know that we have it on 6 easy payments, which we don't always get. I want to take a little walk over here. I want you to see the standing ones and what each of the colors look like, because we are limited, especially in the black. So I'm going to just start right here. Here is your black in the standing version. Yes, it tilts back and forth like what Lori's showing you. Here's your white version. This one is cherry. And then finally, oak. Now, the cherry is the most popular right now. The walnut is what we've been working with in the front. The difference between the cherry and the walnut is the cherry is a little bit redder. And then on the wall version, we do have all colors as well. Black, white, walnut, oak, and cherry. I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. And I'll tell you what, whether you're giving it as to a gift for yourself or someone else, we have our holiday gift return policy in effect. So you have till January 31st of 2015. But I've never met a woman who said, no, I didn't want that. It's
Yeah.
kind of fun just filling it up.
Yeah, it is so much fun filling it up. And to your point, this is my most popular thing I've ever made.
Yeah.
So out of 450 products, 17 years on QVC, this is the #1 product that everybody loves the most.
Over 500,000.
Yeah.
Over 500,000 of these spoken for. It's H11389. Hang on the line. Let us know what color, and do you want the wall mount or the floor standing model? So in about 8 minutes, the glasses. Aren't these glasses adorable? We're going to have those for you. Yes, it's the glasses that Lori made famous for the opening of Shark Tank.